Here's a nice little teacup that I made for my English teacher as an end of the year gift. Now I'm going to show you how I made it. So here I have a nice little blanket just made up. It has pine, oak, poplar, pine, poplar, and then oak and pine again. I'm making this as I'm going to make it into a nice little mate glass for my English teacher. I think it'll look nice with all the different layers. So now I'm just going to attach it to the faceplate. Awesome. Okay, so now that they're all mounted up in the lathe, start rounding it over. So my goal with this is to get this so that it'll fit inside of a cup holder, standard cup holder for a car. So that means the base has to be around 2.5 to 2.6 inches. Right now it's currently at just over 3. And the overall arbor width here is 3.15. So, just a little bit to go. I'm going to make sure to stop a little bit before the final dimension, so that way I can ensure that there isn't any chip out. Well, but overall it's looking pretty good. Okay, so I've drilled a pilot hole in the middle. Now I've got it on a glue block. So now I'm ready to start cleaning up this edge. And then I'll create some concentric circles on this face. So that way I have a guide for drilling the holes with the forcemeter bit, and eventually I can hollow them out on the lathe. So now I've got it all mounted up in the drill press, so I'm ready to start hollowing this out. I'm not hollowing it out on the lathe just because I have a glue block down here and I don't want it to break off. So I figure this is the best way that I can safely hollow out the cup without damaging the project. as you can see here, cleaning this hole up on the lathe, it's not exactly concentric. And that can be a problem because I plan on making these walls pretty thin to maximize the capacity. So that could cause some breakthrough on the sides. So I think I've just come up with an idea to fix this. Basically what I'll do is I'll bore a hole in here, not with the forcer bit because I don't have tailstock, because it's a shit lathe. It's vibration all over the place and it's only a half horse. So to get around this, since I'll be removing most of my material with a forcer bit, sorry, I'm working in a school shop, but anyways, to get around that, I'll just bore a hole on the lathe that's the exact size of the forcer bit. So that way I can put it on the drill press and just put the forcer bit in the hole while the drill press is not moving. While the drill press is not moving, line it up, lock the table down, and then I'm ready to drill. And it'll be perfectly concentric. If not, it'll be within 1/1000th of an inch. I put a lip in here to see if it was off center, because being that it's a lip, one side would be thinner than the other, and as far as I can tell, it's just about perfect. So up to this point, I have drilled out the largest hole on the inside as I can. So now I'm about ready to thin out this lip and hollow out the inside a little bit more. And then after that it'll just be finished sanding and putting on a finish. Okay, so I've just finished polishing, and it's looking great. It's even better than I would have thought. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to polish the bottom, but it'll still be smooth enough. Tiny, tiny bit of chip out right there, but I'm not worried about that. And then they got it all off the rim. Okay, so I just got this stuff in yesterday. This is so that I can seal the wood. Cool thing about it is that it exceeds the FDA regulations. So that means it's so safe on wood products that you can pretty much drink it, aside from it being filled with oil and that would upset your stomach. But otherwise there's no harmful chemicals like lacquers, mineral spirits, or whatever. So nothing like that to make you sick. If you're cleaning this out and then all of a sudden a piece of it chips out and stays in there, even if you eat that little tiny chip of finish, it's not going to make you sick. So that's pretty awesome. This is not waterproof, but it is water resistant. So if you are going to stain a cup or finish a cup with this stuff, I recommend that it is a teacup, because the tea will actually season the inside, much like a Dutch oven, and so you'll have an enhanced flavor. Or if you have your tea with a lot of sweetness or a lot of sugar at the beginning of the cup's life, it'll actually soak into the wood, and teas from there on will be a little bit sweeter and have a little bit of the remnant flavors of past teas, and it just makes it taste a whole lot better. So now I'm just going to apply a second coat. So I have a little paper towel here, so squeeze a little bit on there. It's good. So this is about $8 on Amazon. Really recommend it. Just let it dry for a little while because it does have a little bit of an odor, but as long as you let it dry, it shouldn't be too bad. So start applying it to the outside. And make sure you have clean hands and completely wipe off all the dust when you're doing this, because this stuff does have a oily texture to it, and it'll pick up dust like you wouldn't believe. So definitely be careful of that. So this is what the cup looks like after 3 coats of butcher block conditioner. And honestly, it looks way better than I would have ever thought. Um, Honestly, this is my first project on the lathe that has come out this good, and the amount of work that I put into it to make sure that it was this perfect is really being reflected here. I'm really proud of this, and I really think my English teacher will like it. So, if you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll be putting out videos once every 2 weeks, and then once summer begins, I'll be able to put them out probably about once a week. Until then, see you next time.